All right. So I think I'm live here. I'm going to be playing some Donkey Kong. As you can see, my high score is 121,700. So, although I probably won't be able to beat that, that's obviously the goal, is to try to beat that score. Now, usually I'll point press at the beginning right here, but I'm not going to do that this time because if I do that, I sit here and I try to run the level with the point press and I just keep failing. Whereas if I just play the barrels level as a normal, barrels level, like I would later into the game, I will get through the level without trying a bunch of times, and it gets irritating trying all the time. Okay. So one way that I do point press though is I try to steer barrels down this because that's not dangerous at all, really. I try to steer barrels down the ladder. I'll be able to pick up that last one. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, I try to steer them down the ladder in front of my hammer so I can get more points, obviously, but that was actually a pretty good 5,900 is a little bit better than just if I normally run the level. I must have done it a little bit faster. But if I do this level right, I can point press safely. It doesn't increase how dangerous the level is. If you set it up right, then you can go literally point press to the end of the level. And yeah, so we're just going to wait here until either another one comes down or that one gets too close. That one's real close, so we're just going to have to go, which is fine, because now when we get right here, they're going to start popping up, there we go, on the other side of the screen, which is just what we want. So now, I'm not going to get the bag. It just adds unnecessary time. Alright, so I set it up pretty damn well. There's just that one down there that I'm not going to be able to get because he's definitely not going to make it up here by then. But we can still point press a lot right now. There we go. So 13,600. That's pretty damn good for a first round, first level. So, okay. This is the last barrels level that you can just start running at and you'll clear the barrel. In fact, if you want, you can give it a little... Oh, no. I ran too... You have to give it a jump in between. I forgot about that. So, yeah, the barrels... This is when the barrels become influenceable. So, like, see, I just send that one down the ladder on purpose. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna start steering the barrels down the ladder so that, okay, it's not working. There we go. Especially that one. Oh. No matter. Oh, shit. Okay. Trying to steer them down. There we go. Once you get one that steers down, you're clear to run up the ladder. Alright. Go. So my technique with this one is... Oh. Actually, I kind of messed it up, but it's not a big deal. I actually do, on the very first elevators, I do go the bottom route like this, because it's not hard. You're never going to get hit by those springs. No matter where they land, it gives you plenty of time. And it's just a little bit safer, you know, that's why. On the first level, but then all of a sudden it becomes safer to do, you know. Still waiting for a long spring, because it's still, once again, it's safer. Fuck it, I don't have time to wait any longer. For a long spring is basically, that's going to become more important on, not the next one. Actually, yeah, long springs become important on the next one, actually. So, you'll see what a long spring is. It's when you need to go. And hopefully, if you're lucky, ooh, like that. Oh, look at all that. Oh my god. Even though that one's going up, it's not a big deal. And I'm going to wait here so that I can just, if one comes down here, I can still get them. But we're not going to have enough time, so that's fine. Okay, and then we have 3 more on this side now that that one's being a prick and coming around. I'm not even gonna point press. Oh, I can't leave a hammer in play. Well, too late. I don't like leaving a hammer in play like that because it's just points sitting there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I wanted to get through the level. Fuck it. It's already a pretty good, you know, set. Okay, so you have to stop here for a second, or you can just jump actually too. I think. That's how I learned, was to just stop for a second. So that's what I do. So I figured out how to do it, you know. But I figured that out before I started watching Donkey Kong, you know, tutorials and shit. Oh shit! That was close. I'll tell you what, that was close. Okay. And now we're gonna steer this barrel down. Oh shit! I caught that with my fucking hammer. Steer that barrel down. See how you steer him down, you can get him faster, so it's better. Okay, now the hammer's... Oh, Jesus, damn it! No! That sucks! That sucks. But we can still have a really good run, especially because I used that free man to pretty much complete the level. So, we're good, as long as I can beat it this time, which I'm sure I'll be able to. Wild barrels are the bane of all Donkey Kong players' existence. They're the hardest part of the game. See how I stopped on the ladder for a second because I was trying to steer. Oh! The run's over. That's it. In fact, no, I'm not going to restart. I'm going to keep going. It's stupid, but I'm going to keep going. Once I blow 2 lives on one level, I stop, usually. That sucks. That really sucks. I took all the mojo away. Okay. Alright. See, I mean, the barrels weren't steering, you know? So I still have 1 guy in reserve. 1 man in reserve. So, 2 lives, basically. I lost my free guy. Oh, okay. That I get for, you know, I lost not only my free guy, but one of my guys. So we're gonna play through. Oh, I'm only at 41,000 points. It's just terrible. We're gonna play through. Okay, so Kong is about to. There we go. So he was about to switch. When he gets to the end, that's when... Ugh. Yeah, this is a failed run. In fact, let's just bail right now. It's not even worth trying to play. Okay, so, usually, fail. Yes, hella time to point press. What's up, dude? I'm not really reading the thing very much. Okay, let's try again here. I'm not point pressing on this level anymore. Remember how I used to do that? I don't do that anymore because it just makes me have to take forever. Uh-oh. Kind of lagging here. That's okay, because if you lag a little bit, you can just wait on that ladder right next to that ladder. Oh, that was a close call. Right in Mario's face. Not getting any good openings. Not getting any good barrel steers because the barrels don't steer as well on the first level. The barrels don't steer as well on the first level. That was a terrible fail. The greed! Oh! Yeah. Donkey greed. Greed of the donkey. Okay, here we go. Come on. No greed here. We're gonna go right from the start, and we're gonna... Yeah, I lagged a second. Oh. That's too bad I ungrouped those barrels. I could have gotten a 300er. Grouped barrels are always great because... Oh, I thought he was going to drop that one down. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Board 1 clear. 5,400, so we had 500 more points last time at this point, but that's, you know, not a terrible split. I mean, if I point press a lot, then that's a terrible split, but I didn't. If I bottom hammer and point press, you know. Bottom hammering is the main thing that I don't do on barrels levels, in terms of what the champions do. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. So dumb. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Look at all that. All those fuckers. Okay, that's a great hammer setup on the first hammer. In fact, that's a perfect hammer setup. So we're going to go up here. Perfect hammer setup. And I can even wait until, if some of those start climbing up, you know, I can come back down. Like that. See how that one's coming up? Oh. Ooh, squeezed in 100 more points. Oh, yeah, Ray. I bet you he does. No, I already got banned from fucking TikTok Live for... I don't know what the hell happened, but for some reason, they fucking banned me. Probably because I cuss all the time, but it's like, I didn't know that was a violation. I have cussing in my cartoons. That never is a problem. At least I don't think it is. Maybe they just don't know. I don't know. Oh. So you're not going to let me barrel steer, huh? Okay. So, you want to learn how to barrel steer, eh? Oh, shit. Last one. And we'll steer it down this way. Oh. Steer it down. Part of the trick to Donkey Kong is knowing when you're going to have enough time to get up the ladder. That's the key. Okay. So stuff's looking good here. kill a little more time than I'd like to. Kind of have to lure him down by going down the ladder. This level gives you plenty of time though, so we're good. There we go. You can actually sit right there and point press, but it's extremely dangerous and stupid, so I would not suggest to anyone to do it. Especially if you're not already... That's a long spring. I actually got a long spring. Especially if you're not already good at Donkey Kong, don't try that shit. Alright, another Rivets level. Rivets level. Now this is Rivets level number 2. So it's a little bit harder. The guys go a little bit faster. So actually this is something I pretty recently learned about Donkey Kong now that I'm actually getting to level 5. So level 5 is actually where the game tops out in difficulty. The rest of the levels until level 22 are pretty much exactly the same. Okay, check this out. Oh, shit. Oh yeah. No, I forgot what I was saying. But all the levels are the same until 22. So, oh, fuck you. No. That sucks. That ruined it. Whatever. Who cares? Trying to run boards here mainly. We're running boards. That's why I didn't point press at the beginning of, Okay, I think, wasn't this the fucking level? No. It was, the first death was on fucking, what you call it, the next level. Okay, there we go. Oh no! No! Okay. I think I'll be done now. Well, I'm definitely going to be done with this level. One more try. We'll see how far I can get. I need to be safer. I need to be even safer. I need to stop doing the thing with the hammer. I've died twice from that now, which is technically point pressing, so I shouldn't be doing that. So, not going to do that again. Not going to do that again. Last time. This is the last try, no matter what. So that sometimes gets you going a little bit, you know. Sometimes you're like, oh, last try, I better do good, you know. That kind of thing. Oh, that was close. Went right up my ass. So yeah, we're not even gonna... I mean, to be honest, you're not gonna be steering any barrels on level 1 too much anyways, except for, I guess, that. Oh. Okay. Ooh, 4,800. That's pretty bad. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe we'll recover the purse. Try to catch up. Regardless, we're trying to go for distance, mainly. Getting... Shit, I haven't even gotten to level fucking, 2 springs or something. Level of 3 springs. Because level 1 springs is the first set of springs. Or level 2 springs is the first time you encounter springs. Oh, fuck those guys. you silly bitch. No. Fuck you. I don't even care. No point in point pressing, to be honest. Maybe I can point press like at the very end there. No, not really. Whatever. It's not that much less, so it's fine. New Vader? I don't know. What? New Vader. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, see, watch. I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna do that. Oh no! Good thing I wasn't in a critical point. Damn it. Not getting a good steer. Oh, and right when I did, I had a fucking double down the... Okay, that's it. Done. Well, today is not the day for Donkey Kong. That is how it goes. How do I stop this thing? I think just X.